It is the Melbourne Victory, who've had a couple of games since the resumption, taking on the Central Coast Mariners, who play their final game of the campaign. Secured the unwanted wooden spoon for the fourth time in 5 years. So they'll be looking for bigger and better things next season and looking to finish on a high. Silvera dancing his way through. Hit the deck, asked for a foul with Broxham sliding in. It's going the other way, and Birighitti left it behind. Rojas, tap in coming up surely. The Melbourne Victory take the lead. It's a goalkeeping error. Mark Birighitti hanging his head right now, but Marco Rojas accepts the invitation to give the Victory a 1-0 advantage. Simon and Stensness the targets. Kai Rolls is there as well. And deep is Fox. Big chance here through the legs and over for the equaliser. The Mariners do hit back early in the second half. And in game number 50, it's Dylan Fox with the goal. Well, how did he squeeze that one home? Absolute delights. And it's taken him 50 games to score his first A-League goal. Last time they met, there were 2 spot kicks for the Mariners to turn things around in an elongated stoppage time period. 94th minute equaliser for 2-2. Matt Simon from the spot. 100th minute winner. 90 plus 10 for 3-2. Getting there. Fox again, nearly the double. Well, he was in a show of strength against a couple of defenders and he won that battle, Dylan Fox.
Brilliant from Fox. What a save. Acton from point blank twice now. That's remarkable. Really remarkable. Dylan Fox, well, it's nearly raining goals for the big fella.
And now he's in trouble. Rojas is in behind him. Marco Rojas opens up the angle and the Victory take the lead again. That's what we've grown used to from Kiwi Messi down the years. Turning defenders inside out and then the poise to pick out the bottom corner. Jair, the Galifuoko, defended it well again. All that time with the Mariners at the start of the campaign has him well schooled for the challenges he's faced tonight. But here's Orr in behind. Ruiz-Diaz keeps his feet and blasts home an equaliser. First A-League goal for Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. Such an exciting player. And when the chance was presented, he dispatched it emphatically.
Passing and moving to prise open the Mariners' defence, who are coming back for a winner here late.
Oh, he's through again. Ruiz-Diaz making a name for himself. Brilliance. He has a double. And the Mariners 3-2 up against the Melbourne Victory for the second time in a row. They turned it around late with 2 quick-fire goals. Well, we were critical of him not hunting a header about 10 minutes ago, but he's shown what he can do with those feet of his. Now they're getting some numbers committed forward. Basher cushions it away by the Mariners. Well, history repeats. 204 days since their last victory. The Mariners turn it around late against the Victory once more, and Dylan Ruiz-Diaz puts his name up in lights with a quick-fire double. Must-win time for the Western Sydney Wanderers, who are currently 9th on the A-League ladder, but they're only 4 points behind the Perth Glory, so they could tighten things up big time tonight. Perth hanging on in 5th spot right now, hoping not to open up the door any more than they have. Fornaroli getting there, but McGowan had it all covered, and now Bruno has it to feet. Franjic, D'Agostino on the move. Kilkenny right through the middle. Franjic with a little nutmeg. Able to keep on advancing, Ivan Franjic. Now Fornaroli. Again, that trademark move, trying to set up the shot. Back to one day. Now Popovic, a goal scorer at this end the other night. Breaks back Popovic's way. And picks out Fornaroli. Back off the post. Perth that close to taking the lead.
Pretty unlucky that it hits the post and doesn't go inside it.
Grand final this year only 24 days away. Brimmer And Franjic is through and scoring! Out of nowhere, Ivan Franjic shows his instinct for goal. Slides it past Prendergast. There may have been a case for a penalty kick if it didn't go in. Hopefully not a serious injury. Ivan Franjic is the hero right now. He's put Perth in front. Bacchus. Georgievski. Those moments that he had. Coming back to Hort perhaps, but Duke pulls one back and the game is opening up around the hour mark, isn't it? Western Sydney restore parity in a flash, and it's another captain's goal from Mitch Duke.
Well, and you can see the way he collects the ball. They need two. They need a win. Draw's not going to be good enough.
Kamau left it behind for Ingen. Brimmer bounces it off, and that struck a hand surely. Penalty for Perth. A sprawled out Dylan McGowan took a big risk hitting the deck. The ball struck his hand, and after many appeals in this second half, they get the spot kick now. Tristan Prendergast to keep his team level. Kilkenny to give the Glory the lead, and he sends the keeper the right way, but he couldn't keep it out. Running out of ideas, the Wanderers.
Too static. The Wanderers attack there, and maybe only Kamau was the only other option there. They need to find some energy and some movement. Good play from Brimmer. It's been excellent since coming on.
And picks out D'Agostino. Meredith blasts it in, and Perth may just have secured the 3 points. Love the celebration as well from James Meredith, who's come off the bench tonight to score his first A-League goal in his 20th appearance, filling that void of Jason Davidson that was a big hole to fill in the off-season. And what a finish it is.
Well, Tony Popovic will be so happy with the reaction of his team after the loss to Adelaide, and 5-3 sort of flattered them in the end, because Adelaide really did demolish them. But it all ends in disappointment for Western Sydney. But you know, reality is they just weren't good enough. Perth were the better team and deserved their victory.
And Tony Popovic does get the result and the bounce back he was after. James Meredith sealed the victory. Those Perth fans who arrived tonight like what they saw from their side. Neil Kilkenny pulling the strings in midfield. Fornaroli such a handful throughout the evening. And Perth solidify their spot in the top 6. Hello and welcome to the neutral location of Newcastle for a top 4 matchup between the Wellington Phoenix and the Brisbane Roar. The Knicks coming off the disappointing loss last time out against the Wanderers 1-0. But success at Bankwest for the Brisbane Roar, who knocked off the Melbourne victory. Scott McDonald continuing his run of scoring.
Good position this, right before half-time. Get that ball in between the goalkeeper and the last line.
Villa tries to do just that. Hooper waits for the scraps this time, lifts it across the face and looped it in, did he? No! Kept out somehow. Jamie Young, a former goalkeeper of the year, has produced a quite stunning save.
Well, this is top draw, top class from Jamie Young. That's in. That is an amazing save. Right before half-time as well, how important.
Kim. Shane. Scott Neville chiming in. Shane on the move. Wanted a backheel from Scott McDonald. There was space as well. Scott McDonald! There is the goal. And the opener from the informed striker. He wins the battle of the former Celtic number 9s with a quite special finish to make it 6 in 6, if you don't mind.
That was absolutely quality for Scott McDonald.
Ruther. Kakachi. Teammate in the middle. He's found him as well, but the shot goes wide. Brilliant lead-up play is spurned, and Gary Hooper cannot answer Scott McDonald's strike.
Hooper should have scored, no doubt. It's never easy when it bounces in front of you, there's no doubt about that.
Stephen Taylor able to push on. Maroons. Kakachi the target. He's made another run in behind. Libby Kakachi back off the post. Surely for Hooper. And it's 1-1. Wellington do fashion an equaliser. Finally find a way past Jamie Young. And what a beautiful goal in creation. Soteria. Rufa. Bounces it off McCoward. He's got Kakachi there to whip one last ball in. Back post, header one, and Hooper trying to tap it home. And the referee says that will do us. Wellington that close to nicking it. Jamie Young made some super saves tonight. In the end, he was beaten by that man, Gary Hooper, who scores the equaliser to keep Wellington 2 points in front of Brisbane. Thursday night football coming your way from the Olympic Stadium in Sydney. Adelaide United listed as the home team tonight as they take on the Sky Blues, who have wrapped up the Premier's Plate, of course. It's a crucial night for the Reds, who've had a good rest since that romp over the Perth Glory, the 5-3 success. Can they back it up here and claim their first victory over Sydney FC since 2016? 1,587 days since they've knocked off the Sky Blues. Can Carl Viet deliver that? Brooke linked up with Stefan Mork again, who fires the shot and hits the water bottle and not the bottom corner, as he had designs on.
Well, whizzed past that far post, and they opened them up and far too much room. Look how open Sydney were, and Mork knows that's a big chance.
In swinging corner, and the header is free and in. Adelaide United lead. Jordan Elsey with that trademark celebration. Goals are few and far between for the centre half, but Andrew Redmayne is making a very good point. Where were the Sydney FC defenders?
Well, they were static.
Now McGree. Missed the mark around the corner.
Yeah, probably Ryan Kiddo was a better option there, Adelaide. That's a good run from Van der Sar.
Trying to play that Ryan Grant role. Bahaja, great ball, tap in coming up. Adam Lafondra joins Jamie McLaren atop the Golden Boot race. And Sydney FC do make it happen. Harry Van der Sar filling the boots of Ryan Grant pretty impressively there.
Well, what a brilliant counter-attack. Adelaide had options at the other end.
Bahaja, will it sit for him? It does. Little deflection took him wide off Elsey. Back to Ninkovic, who lets it run for Baum-Johan. Had to be busy. It breaks back the way of Ninkovic to place it. And Izzo got across to make the save.
Yeah, not a lot of power on it from Ninkovic, but at that placement, and Izzo not happy with his defenders, or rather midfielders probably tracking.
Elsey won the ball eventually after upending Bahaja in the same sequence. Referee had a good think about it and said, yeah, you got all ball there. Dinked in. Here comes Nyongabiri again. Important defending by Zulo. Now Riley McGree, and Redmayne made a great reaction save. Good strong hand to it. Here come Adelaide United. And they get a corner out of this one.
They need just to clip that one, Ryan Kiddo, but a mistake on the edge of the box. I think it was Redtray as the ball comes out here. Tries to tow it, doesn't get there, and McGree did well. And what a save that is, as that's moving. Hit that with a lot of power.
Full time here. Both goals came in the first half. Adelaide United had the lead through Jordan Elsey with the header on 13 minutes. They copped a goal before the break. Adam Lafondra after a beautifully executed counter-attack. And in the end, that's where the scoring stopped. Full time at ANZ Stadium. Adelaide United, tonight's home team, won. Sydney FC won. They're both on 30 points, but Western United have 2 games in hand on the Wanderers. Whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about their finals prospects. It is simply must win for that man. Diamanti, look at that ball. How does Connor Payne go this time? Decent control as it skimmed off the surface. Burgess is onside. Good looking delivery too, and the header! Josh Risdon pops up with a rare goal against his former club. Western United on fire early at Cogra. Here's what it'll mean to them. They'll be 2 points behind Adelaide United with still 2 games in hand on them. Adelaide United still have Melbourne City to play. Then their regular season is over, so they can get to 38 points. And Risdon, flag staying down here. Barisha make it 2. Western United playing brilliant football here. The wet conditions at Cogra suit them to a T, and isn't it showing? Besart Barisha goes through the 15-goal barrier again. Diamanti saying, where are you? Works the 2-on-1. Diamanti cruises in, little dig, all the way in. Oh, what a goal! Alessandro Diamanti pulls out the tricks. Floats it over the top of Prendergast. There aren't too many players in world football who would dream of a shot like that.
What a finish.
Well, pretty tight. Bacchus, chance to deliver. Goes wider still to Kamau. Good shape about that too. And the header is in. And the comeback is on perhaps. Mitch Duke. Another goal for the captain. 12 this season. Third Western United player into the book, along with Yerman for the Wanderers. Along the deck, and the back heel will go in, and it's back to 3-2. What a finish from Taz Murder-Kudus. How cool and composed. It's as good a back heel as he'll ever see.
Absolutely brilliant.
Adam trying to link up with Duke. Squirms the way of Georgievski. Bacchus can go to his captain again. And they get numbers in the box. There's a few in there in gold. Imai with strength, shouldered Yeboah out of it. Yerman took up a good position. Really squeezing things in. Great ball, Schwiegler. Georgievski timed his run. The shank towards Duke. Oh, 3-3. Can you believe this comeback? And there's still time for JP Di Marini and his Wanderers to turn it all around. Well, who saw this coming? We talk about neutrals enjoying games of football like this. Adelaide United fans, they're enjoying it. A point for either team would be a great result, but a sloppy turnover here. Burgess is in to restore Western United's lead, and he does. Pegged back to 3-3, but now they're on top again. And Max Burgess is rising in stature right before our eyes, week in, week out. Here he is. And look at that, brilliant again for Payne, who's around the corner. Connor Payne goes for goal. He's a chance on the follow-up too. And Diamanti again. Oh, he's done it twice. He's chipped the keeper. Unbelievable. They get around Alessandro Diamanti. How many would have taken on a shot like that in a situation like that? Alessandro Diamanti, take a bow. Given one last chance with those subs. There it goes. They win an 8-goal thriller. Max Burgess with the pivotal goal down the stretch after the Wanderers had brought it back to 3-3. Alessandro Diamanti lobbing Tristan Prendergast a couple of times with quite audacious finishes.
It's glory and victory. No, not a John Wayne Western Classic, but hopefully another shootout like last night at this ground in Sydney South. Cogra is looking a picture. It's perfect conditions once again for a good game of football, and that's what we've got in store as this magnificent month of football rolls on. There's Laurie Latanzio able to run it one-on-one, but slips it to Traore, gets it over the back. There's an opportunity here for victory. Defending, handball shout from the boot. Play on. Laurie Latanzio has a pop. Wide it goes, but best moment for victory.
And that's the warning for Perth. Loud and clear.
When there's been a goal in a game in their last 5 games, they've scored the last one. Here's victory. Rojas skips around his opponent, goes top corner and scores yet another goal. Marco Rojas puts victory in front. Out of nothing.
Well, the furrowed brow of Liam Reddy tells us a lot. Where did that come from?
Everyone else comes in, otherwise the the defensive shape. Here's Andrew Naboot, though, nicking it off one day, going one-on-one. Tommy Machala turned inside and out. Andrew Naboot just past that right-hand post. Rojas a little deeper than usual. And Rue and Naboot gets the other side of Elrich. Trouble here. Penalty.
Which didn't stop the ball getting to its target, but the ref has decided.
Andrew Naboot doubles the lead. Victory in control, and Perth, looking for this point to get into the finals, have a massive problem on their hands. And Naboot plays the 1-2. There he is. And Rojas, little juggle, gets rid of Malik and gets another goal. Marco Rojas at the double, and Melbourne victory. 3-0 up, and surely looking good for 3 points. Another brace for little Kiwi magician. Here's Broxham. His 314th appearance for Melbourne victory. It's a lovely touch from Leighton Brooks. He can drive in here. Elvis, is this his moment? It is! Elvis Kamsoba. They won't take it away. There's the celebration. We've finally seen it. Finally. After so much frustration in this competition, Elvis Kamsoba says to his little brother at Adelaide United, I can do this too.
Basically, it's been for the family of both. Have waited a long time, firstly for Elvis to get his goal. Mike Cockrell medalist for his performances in the FFA Cup as an NPL player, and then Pacific breaking the family's duck. Both of them in a week. Wonderful.
And what a way to cap this one for Melbourne victory. The equal biggest win of the season. Finally, they get to feel a little better about themselves. It's been hard going, club record losing streak. That is snapped.